I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome our next guest speaker. He is Mr. Senthil Chandrasekaran. SAW is security leader who is focused on harnessing AI to solve complex challenges and empower businesses to stay secure. Sir's specialty is product growth and engineering. He is also interested to work in cybersecurity strategy and roadmap building. His interest and specialty is identity privacy, AI, and security product management. He has also worked in vulnerability management, identity governance, and access control models. Sir will be focusing on like compliance for today, and let's have insights from Sir.
Saying a thank you for my host, Dhaval and Nehal, for giving me this opportunity to present here. Today's topic is going to be the role of AI in shaping cyber resilience. Let me move on to the next slide and share what we are looking ahead. I'll walk you through a quick agenda here. We'll go over the background about myself, what we are looking ahead in the age of AI, and we'll see, what would be our closing thoughts, and see if there is an opportunity to do a offline Q&A, and I'll be happy to share those. Just an FYI, I have recorded this session, and this is more of a uh, offline presentation to you guys. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be in doing this live in front of you. All right. About myself, my name is Senthil. I've been in this cybersecurity space for over 20 years. I started as a developer, moved into different roles. Um, I spent majority of the time in consulting, then later on move into tech companies to focus more on their product strategy, especially in the cybersecurity and the identity space. And I've been fortunate to work with some of the big tech around Okta, Salesforce, around how we can build resilience posture for them in the area of different area of cyber. And as you know, AI has been another topic which all the cybersecurity companies are going through that. And that's what this webinar is all about. And the second item we are going to talk about is the vision, where I'm going to lay out what are the things we are looking ahead from cybersecurity standpoint and how AI plays a major role, followed by closing comments. All right, let's get into the webinar. As we all know, AI has formed uh, the perfect storm, and we on this webinar we are going to talk about like why cyber resilience matters. Cyber attacks are evolving faster than traditional defenses. Every now and then, and more than vendors like Rainbow Secure, where they are innovating for the good of humankind, but there are other actors who are threat actors are evolving very fast. Cyber resilience is today's security currency. With digital ecosystem expanding, every business is now exposed to both opportunity and vulnerability in 2025. The rise of AI-driven threats have made resilience, the ability to anticipate, respond, and adapt, are becoming a non-essential or non-negotiable, I should say, at this point. Moving on ahead, the rise of AI offense. Okay, we have always looked into the perspective of like defensive mechanism, but what does AI offense mean? Attackers are using AI to scale, not just strike. You know, as you can see, there's been increased alarming rate of cybersecurity threats, especially in the areas of ransomware as a service, and that is very alarming for a lot of the employees and the businesses here. AI is not just helping defenders; it is weaponized by adversaries. Generative AI fuels deepfake phishing, code manipulation, and automated social engineering. And when we talk about all these places, I think MFA comes into play, and Rainbow Security is one of the vendor that is supporting uh, all these advanced capabilities on how we can defend your system better. For example, Anthropic, OpenAI both report AI being used for ransomware as service and targeted extortion. Just want to emphasize that last point that ransomware as service existed earlier, but with AI, it has scaled to a different level. Where we are now, that is where this slide is all about. The global cyber skills gap is very true, especially, we are looking for experienced people who really want to defend our critical infrastructure. And that is where there is clearly a skill gap between looking to get into cyber versus looking to enhance cyber opportunities. I think that is where the differentiation lies. And there is a global shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals. If you look at the reports, only 14% of the organizations report having sufficient talent. AI helps choose that gap by automating analysis, triaging efforts, and supporting lean security teams. So in this slide, one of the takeaway if I want to take is, we should leverage AI as an enabler in reacting faster for all the threats that are happening at this point. All right. So on this particular slide, what we're going to look into is primarily looking in on how we can leverage AI as the force multiplier in defense. AI turns reaction into prediction. If you look at the slide here, like we receive the threat data, and then you, with the help of AI, get a lot of the insights into it, and how we turn that insights into action will increase our resiliency posture. That is what it is all about. Resilient organizations use AI to detect anomalies in real time and predict emerging threats before even they hit. Machine learning models continually retrain on new attack patterns, ensuring security frameworks stay ahead of the threat curve. All right. Please note down any questions you might have, and you'll be having the opportunity to ask in the offline Q&A section, and I'll be happy to respond to those once once the webinar gets over. Looking ahead, this is one of the key areas, right? What is the partnership we are looking between all these components, right? The human AI partnership, because the future is hybrid, where intuitive people get knowledge from the intelligent machines. I think that is where we are heading towards. I've seen firsthand with a lot of the enterprises that they are trying to leverage this model to see how they can come up with solutions that can detect, prevent attacks even before they happen. The new cyber workforce blends human judgment with machine scale, interpreting all the AI insights, not drowning in the alerts. Alert fatigue is real, and we don't want to have that. That's where AI comes into play and helps amplifies intuition and not replaces those. Looking ahead, this is more of a forward-facing thought that what would be a generic or more AI-specific framework we want to build. It also follows our traditional NIST-based models such as predict, prevent, attack, and then defend, right? So, and then again, fine tune those. Similar to that, NIST or ISO or any other model, we have this enterprise framework for AI resilience. To be truly resilient, AI must be embedded across the life cycle from predictive threat modeling to adaptive recovery. Continuous learning And feedback loops are the backbone of sustainable cyber strength along all the pillars of cyber. We always have to anticipate something and fine tune that in a way that we are ready for the next round in case if it's more of a zero-day attack on an AI system, right? Those are the things we need to look from AI and the resilience standpoint. Now, what is the road ahead for us, right? We all talk about AI and resilience. It is an ever evolving field, and what we are looking ahead, right? I think that's where more of our, or including this webinar and a lot of different webinars that are happening, will provide you the education and to share what we are looking at from AI resilience standpoint. For all these, a broader answer would be to have a responsible AI for our security and resilience posture. And everything comes under one big umbrella of governance. That's where I've put it together as governance is the next frontier of trust, right? So that's where we can put all the safeguarding guardrails in place so that everything is being secured in a way that it adhered to a lot of our evolving rules, regulations, and audit requirements, not just within US, but across different parts of the world. As AI agent evolves, governance and ethics will define who wins this war. Responsible AI is transparent, it is audited, and being regulated. It is how we ensure AI strengthens security without compromising integrity. Sure, you might have got a lot of questions and got a lot of knowledge from this particular webinar. I know the time is limited, but happy to answer any of the questions in the upcoming offline Q&A session, and I can happy to share those answers when I get it from Dawal or anyone from the team. All right. With that, I just want to take a minute to thank everyone who has involved me in this webinar, and thank you for hosting. I look forward connecting with you offline.
Thank you, Senthil. So, thank you all the speakers for joining us today. On behalf of Rainbow Security, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who joined us for the Cyber Symposium. Your presence, engagement, and thoughtful questions made the event truly impactful.
Thank you, Sasi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, audience, and thank you, speakers, especially. You made this event possible, and you said wonderful insights. And we are happy that you attended this event, and looking forward to meet you in the next series of events as announced by Sasi. Thank you.